Happy Labor Day, crafters! I'm back today to show you an altered paintbrush that I made for Northern Lights Illumination Facebook group. It was an altered paintbrush one-on-one swap with Shirley Stark, and I'll put her YouTube channel below. I got this paintbrush at Michael's in the Fine Arts paintbrush section, and what I liked about it is that the bristles were all natural and they were kind of loose and spread out, and it looked like it would be easy to alter. The handle was blue, and I used some texture spray paint to cover that up. And I also used this on a swap that I did with Kimberly Gillespie, where I did the altered clock and balsa box. I guess I'll go from the top down. At the top I have one of these ring half enclosures in blue, and I added a shell, a fish charm, and some beads. After that I have some flowers, and these are from everywhere, and I used the blue and orange theme. In the center here is a sliced shell, and I had a bunch of those, and there's a little seabird. And in the shell I wound some small pearl trim because it looked really empty. It was the last thing I did to it, and it just looked like it was missing something, so I put the beads in there to fill up the space and even it out. There's a little shell stick pin here that I got from someone. I don't remember who, I'm sorry. There's some pearls. The flowers are glittered with, some of the flowers are glittered with Stardust stickles. Then I dry brushed some gesso on top of that. Around the bottom, well, around the band is some fishnet that I gessoed and put some glitter, fine glitter on. And then around that I wound some of this hanging bead trim in, well, blue, trying to coordinate everything. On the back, because there was a seam, so I covered that with this starfish, and I gave him some stickles and gesso and a couple of flowers also. I put some glitter glue on the bristles themselves and some white acrylic paint on the bottom, you know, to make it look like it had been dipped. And then with these little Scrabble tiles, these are 1/2 inch, and they came from Joann's, and I threaded some baker's twine through there, and I attached them with glue dots. I was going to use hot glue, and I used the glue dots just to get them to stay there, but they really stuck on so well that I didn't need to do any glue. And then there's a little starfish charm here. So this is for Shirley, and I hope she likes it. And then I made her a card, and she's a Hello Kitty nut, so I dusted off my Cricut, and I made her one of these paper bag cards. And this is from the Hello Kitty greetings and one of the beach cartridges, Life's a Beach maybe, and these are some enamel dots from My Mind's Eye. The paper is die cuts with a view, Tahiti something other. It's really old, I can't remember. And then on the inside I made her some tags, and they're all the same, like so. And I made her a note, and then inside in the paper bag I made her this little flower. Well, it's not a real little flower. It's a fabric flower that I sprayed with some Lindy's Stamp Gang and some Glimmer Mist. And then I made the flower center with some Judican's D3 gel. And I added sequins and beads and some glitter and some little shells to the center. And then on the back I cut out a felt circle and attached this combo piece. It's either a pin or a hair clip, and she can clip it to her clothes or her purse or pin it to something. You take it off and use it as a layout. So that went in a paper bag, and I had this little Hello Kitty ribbon. And I made a little belly band for the card because it's so bulky, and that just slides back on. We had it before. So I hope you like it, Shirley. It was fun to make. I'd love to swap with you anytime. And thanks again for watching. Bye.